Campus Tour crew, welcome back everybody here on our journey to get a win with every single team in College Football 27 Road to the College Football Playoff game mode. Today headed to beautiful Corvallis, Oregon for the Oregon State Beavers, courtesy of 2Kick48 here on, on Discord, excuse me. If there is a team you guys want to see on the campus tour sooner rather than later, there's a pinned comment down below showing every team that's been requested, kind of what our current schedule is. To the right of that, all the available teams. Just leave them down in a comment. I will get them added to the sheet. So a couple quick self-promo, self-plug things here before we get into Oregon State. Number one, the memberships here on the channel. The campus tour crew starts at just $5 a month. Gets you about 48 hours, 2 videos ahead usually, early access. And more than anything else, just helps support the channel, support everything we are doing here in College Football 27. Shout out to all of you members out there. And then plug number 2 for our online dynasty, OMT Dynasty. Run that over on a second channel. 32 user online dynasty, Alta group of 6 teams, 2,200 total NIL budget or below. We are the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. We're getting into user game season at this point. Was a ton of fun to do in College Football 26. So far, so good. Been a ton of fun here in 27 with all the new Dynasty things. So if you're interested in that, the link was up on the screen here at some point. So anyway, Oregon State. Now, last year, arguably the most meta offense in the entire game, at least when it comes to their offensive playbook. Still very good here in 27. But let's first go take a look at their depth chart. We're at quarterback. We once again have Malik Murphy. What do the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap. Charlie Murphy, 78 overall, 84 speed, off platform and extender, both gold, 6'5", 239. You could do much worse. I feel like you got enough speed, you can get out and make some moves with him. I do want to look at his throw power really quick. I actually had, oh my goodness, 96 throw power. Accuracies aren't the best, but I had no idea he had 96 throw power as a dual threat quarterback. I apologize, Mr. Murphy. I was not familiar with your game. So very solid quarterback, even if he is just a 78 overall. Now at halfback, we are definitely missing Mr. Hankerson from last year. The dude was a stud for Oregon State. As it is now, we'll just keep Hatcher Jr. in here. I mean, it's 87 or 88 speed kind of across the board. We'll just keep the halfback one where he's at. Wide receiver wise, we got some guys here though. Mr. Hampton, 92 speed, 5'10" gadget, another escape artist. There's so many platinum escape artists in this game. Mr. Noland, only 5'6", 165, but 90 speed. We'll put him up there. We like that jukebox ability. We'll keep him at wide receiver 2. Aaron Butler, 6 foot tall, 93 speed. You got another 91 speed. Of course, he's got escape artist. Every gadget wide receiver in this game has got escape artist. We got 4 receivers, 90 speed or above. They actually go in order, 90, 91, 92, and 93. So for a tier 4 squad, we'll take that. We've seen some really good tier 4 teams, but that is good enough. And at tight end, Eric Olson, 6'5", silver 50-50, 83 speed. So offensively, our halfbacks are lacking a little bit, but that Malik Murphy's a solid enough quarterback. He had good enough speed at wide receiver and a very solid tight end. So it's not the worst offense we have seen. I do love my good running backs though, especially in this game, especially with how good running the ball is right now. I do kind of feel like the teams that are lacking at running back, I'm going to personally just have ranked a little bit lower. But defensively, Trey Glasper, 6'1", bronze robber, 89 speed, going to be one of our outside corners. Noble Thomas Jr., 5'11", but 91 speed. So there's going to be both of our guys on the outside. Very, very solid. Up at free safety, we'll have 89 speed, Harlem Howard. At strong safety, 6'1", 86 speed. Another kind of glaring issue with Oregon State, their halfbacks, strong safety. Yikes. You could take a corner or something and move them up here if you wanted to, like this guy, Exodus Ayers. Exodus, what a great first name. 6'2" and gold layout, 87 speed. You could 100% throw him up and be your strong safety, and I think you'd be totally fine, but we do keep McKenna up in that spot. So rush edges, there's really not much here. We do move Davis up to be our rush right edge. It's just our other options weren't very good, and he's got the hammer ability. Why not? We'll throw him out there because Sullivan is your best rush edge, but we're going to keep him and he's going to be one of our users. He's going to be one of our sub linebackers, so we didn't want to put him at rush right edge as well. Rush D tackles, we do get a grip breaker. It's a bronze grip breaker, but hey, that's a heck of a lot better than nothing. Sub linebackers, Mr. Sullivan, and then we're actually going to do McKenna as our starting strong safety and just kind of let whoever's behind him here can take over. I mean, they're all pretty bad. In terms of overall, their speeds aren't great, but we'll let Sean Craig, the 6'3" freshman, go up there, I guess. I don't know what you want to do with strong safety. I think McKenna at sub linebacker makes sense. Because who else are we going to put at sub linebacker? You know, I like to keep actual Mike, Will, or Sam's in that spot, but we just don't really have another option that's not incredibly slow. So you could throw a different safety up there if you want to move a corner up to strong safety. There's a few different things you might want to do if you want to try out Oregon State. I'm going Christian McKenna as our sub linebacker, and this will be our slot corner, 5'11", 88 speed. So that's how we're setting up Oregon State. Let's take a quick look at this playbook, how we are going to run with the Beavers. And our main focus is actually going to be down here in pistol for this one, because they are one of the few teams, I believe it's 5 or 6 teams in the game, that get pistol bunch tight end this year. Last year, this was exclusive to Washington State, and I loved this formation. It was the whole reason I ran Washington State for a season in our online dynasty. Now the love has been spread a little bit. I know Alabama has it, Michigan State has it, Washington State still has it. I believe there's 1 or 2 others. This formation is so freaking good, and this year they actually added that verticals play in there, which I believe was only in single back bunch tight end in College Football 26. Now we have it in that pistol bunch tight end, but the main things are the halfback zone. Pistol halfback zone runs phenomenally good in the game right now, and this cross drag play. We make a bit of a mess of it the first time we run it, but it comes in the clutch for us when we really need it to. So pistol bunch tight end, really just going to be running. You could do some dive, I guess, but we're just really doing verticals, halfback zone, and cross drag with a couple different hot routes in there. The formation's still very, very good. Now, what we didn't get to, and I wish we did, because I thought about it going into the game, I should run some single back toad X nasty. We'll have more opportunities too. This is another one that's in Alabama, Michigan State. I think pretty much anybody that has pistol bunch tight end has toad X nasty. But I mean, I think there's some potential in this single back. Now, it's mainly going to be play action passes, but like that verticals, I feel like could be pretty good. Maybe you'd want to throw a drag on one of those guys on the right instead of having them on those kind of wheel routes. You have a duo run, a power run, slash, mid zone, power G, a ton of play actions, the different motion runs. I think there's some potential here in the Toad X Nasty. You also have Singleback Bunch X Nasty, which these actually look pretty dang nasty, with a halfback actually starting to the left, going in motion out to that right flat. I could see some potential for those. Other than that, probably not a ton in here for me. The PA Cross, maybe. Of course, some of the runs, but Bunch X Nasty Singleback, not just quite my cup of tea here. Then you do have a Singleback Bunch tight end here too. You got the verticals play in here. You have that pump draw. I can't remember. I know we tried it with a team. I don't remember which team it was, but it's kind of it's a pretty goofy looking little play there, that pump draw. Some different motions, some few different things there in their single back bunch tight end. But yeah, we're mainly going to be in the pistol bunch tight end, and then we do go to the shotgun quite a bit because their shotgun is also very, very good. I don't know if it's as good as it was last year, but still very solid. You got trips tight end, offset, you got a regular trips tight end, you've got this trio halfback week, you got 3 very good versions of trips here, just back to back to back, whoops-a-daisy, with Oregon State. And then we get into bunch X nasty, bunch strong offset, bunch quads offset. What a quadruplets of bunch formations that all have their merit. Now, their bunch, I believe I say in the game, I'm going to stick with it here, not as good as Rutgers. I think Rutgers has got, from what I've seen so far, the best just standard bunch. But what Oregon State has that Rutgers doesn't is that bunch of verts play, which is really, really good. But we don't have like the flood slot go. We don't have, what's the other one? The return, something like that. But we do have bunch verts, and we do have the deep corner, which you could just throw a streak on B or something and set up a really nice flood play, or just keep the scissors going between RB and B. So their bunch, still very, very good. Then you get to bunch X nasty. Personally, not the biggest bunch X nasty guy. I know it's like the most meta. If you watch people play cut, chances are they're going to be in some version of bunch X nasty. For whatever reason, I've just never found plays in it I really like. I feel like they require a few too many hot routes, a few too many different things you got to do. Never been my favorite bunch. What has been and always will be is bunch strong offset. The dagger pass play. Let's see what else we got in here. You do have corner strike. You do not have flood. And I believe we are missing. We have pinball toss. We have inside zone. But we don't have the duo run out of bunch strong offset, which really takes that one down a notch for me. Then you do have bunch quads offset, but we do not have those direct halfback runs that we had with Oregon. Again, makes that one just stand out just a little bit more. You do have a nice little tight open in here too. I do like those shift to bench halfback seams, where your halfback's actually going up the seam on the opposite side. If he can actually get through the offensive line, defensive line without getting too jammed up, I think there's a lot of good potential there. Some different orbit motion things. So the tight open looks pretty solid. You got some spread, some empty. Those I don't believe we really go to at all in this one. We're mainly bouncing between the different bunches in shotgun, the different trips in shotgun, and that pistol bunch tight end, which just those alone make this a fantastic offensive playbook. Makes Oregon State a super fun team to use here in college football 27. So that's the depth chart, how we're going to set up Oregon State. That's how we are going to use this offensive playbook. That should cover everything we got to cover. Let's take it to our game against the North Carolina Tar Heels. We had pretty dang good success there with the Oregon Ducks. Let's see if they're in state. It's a Civil War opponents, the Oregon State Beavers, can live up to it. We are at home in beautiful Corvallis for this one. Look at that big toothy bastard out there introducing the team to the crowd, taking on North Carolina team we just recently used. We know how good this pistol run game can be. We know how tough this halfback at North Carolina can be. This is going to be a challenge. He's in upperclassmen, so I believe that's one above us. But yeah, if he's really running the rock out of pistol to Demon June, this could be a tough one for this defense. He is coming out and just wing trips at first. I mean, it still definitely could be some runs to June, so we're gonna have to try to keep our eyes on that. I should probably double check our depth chart, make sure that's actually saving like it's supposed to. I'm not sure if it always is. I mean, where's he gonna try to throw this? He tried to throw it to somebody. I don't know if it was to his halfback. I don't know who it was, but he is pausing right away. Maybe his depth chart didn't save. The quickest way for me to check is just check our sub linebackers. Those are the guys we want in there. So, all right, we're looking good on our end here. Oh, and it just unpaused and put us right into a play. Wait, why is Shaw out there? Is Shaw one of the guys we want out there? I just looked. You'd think I'd remember. But it unpaused and just put us in a play. I don't know what happened there. I do like that we have a stock cover 3 cloud in here. But yeah, okay, whatever. It is what it is. We'll be all right. We'll live with it. Going trips over to the short side. Gonna guess not. Gonna try to playmaker his halfback here again. Just running straight backwards with Billy. Somebody go get him. Somebody go get him. A loss of 29 on that one. Let's go to a Tampa 3. Little Tampa 3 with the Texas stunt here. I mean, I should probably back these. I can back these up once. Back up the clouds a little bit here. He's just going to try to chuck a... I don't know what he's going to try to throw here. He's going to try to playmaker something. Please just... Honestly, he didn't catch it. He didn't catch it. We'll take it. I probably should go to a cover 4 here, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go to a cover 3. I'm just dropping all of our zones back here. I've got nothing for you guys. I have nothing for you guys sometimes. What do we say after something like that happens? What do we say? I don't know if he tried to throw it to the RPO, hit it too late, that's why he spun. That's my best guess. And then he just decided to pitch it. See, maybe Billy Edwards could go make a play. What do you want from me here? 2-0 lead. We're mainly, at least to start this game, I am going to be in pistol bunch tight end. I loved this formation in 26, and it was only Washington State that had it. Now there's 5 or 6 different teams that have some variation of pistol bunch tight end, and it's so good. It's so good. The runs, you have cross drag, you have the verticals play that's really good out of there. I mean, just a lot of really good stuff in this pistol bunch tight end. So we're going to go with a cross drag play here. Just a couple quick hot routes on this one I like to do. You can stem this down if you want that corner route. Keep that mesh underneath, a little seam streak on B. Ooh, I threw that late. Ooh, I threw that so late. That's on me. That's on me. That's there. If we pass lead that down, that's there. That was just a unbelievably late read. Honestly, though, not like I'm super concerned from what we saw in this guy's offense. Maybe he'll get something to click for him here eventually. But it's just funny. I was just talking up that play and how good it was, then immediately throw an interception on it. That's just how that works sometimes. Okay, put us in a cover 3 shell. Good, great, wonderful. Now I'll get stuck on our third here. We gotta send somebody after him. No shot. No shot. Yeah, 3 guys all right there. And we were there for it too. That's the craziest part. We were right there for it and should have gotten that one. Oh, that one hurts. That one's pretty devastating. I just bring down our flat 1 over on this side here. He's gonna, yeah, say he's gonna pick between one of those two. He's gonna go to. Maybe. I think I like the cover 6 stunt better against what he's doing with how much he's rolling out and things. See, this is going to be the stunt over on the left side, but he's shown he'll roll out either way. He doesn't really have a concern. He just wants to run with Billy Edwards Jr. every single play. Just every play. We'll go back to our Tampa. And he's just going to throw... Let's get down here. Fuck. He is throwing some of the wildest things I have ever seen. Like it's kind of impressive. Some of the stuff he's throwing at us here. You really don't know what to expect. He's gonna go with the... I don't know if we were gonna make the tackle, but we were gonna be pretty gosh dang close. And then the freaking offensive lineman somehow got in there. Bullied our guy enough. Oh, see, then I switched by accident. Yes, he's down at the 9. I'm not super concerned about what we've been seeing out of this guy at this point. Like, and that was a shaded down. That was a hard flat. Where in the world was he going on that one? Some things just maybe best left unexplained. I mean, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna have 2-man stunt just to contain on both sides. If he wants to run this. Yeah, again, I think he's trying to throw an RPO. He's just doing it a second too late. But we're going to do the same thing. Shaded down Tampa 2. Contains 2-man stunt. And we got to think. Got to be passing here. Good knockout. Good knockout. Good knockout. Okay. Let's try cross drag again. And try not to throw an interception this time. Try being the key word. I mean, you could just throw... I mean, I think I'm gonna do it the same way, actually. Just to try to prove a point here. Just passing that inside on that seam streak. Nice quick hitter against cover 3. Now let's try vertical. So this, I don't believe they had this play last year. The verticals out of bunch tight end. I'm curious to see how it works. I mean, we have our tight end right over the middle there. Nice easy one to Mr. Olsen. Take it to the second quarter. I do want to run just like a full offensive drive in this, and then we'll start bouncing around some of the other formations. So Oregon State still overall a very, very good offensive playbook. Which way do we like? I think I like this to the left better. A lot of good things in their shotgun, a lot of good things elsewhere in their pistol. So I do want to explore that a little bit, but this is my first taste of bunch tight end in this game, so I do want to savor it at least a little bit. This is another hot route we like to do, just streak that tight end, then have everybody coming from the left to the right. But we had B on that, throw it away. We had X, we had Y, and we'll get an intentional grounding. Good, good. We had stuff open on that too. It's just his, I don't even know if he stunted. He might have just bull rushed us there. And they got through so quickly. It really put us in a bit of a pickle. Tight end, pass like that to the right. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. All right, we've seen it. I think we've seen enough. We know that's still a good solid formation. Let's get into, we have different trips. We have a lot of different trips. We have a bunch out of here, which looks fairly good. I don't think it looks as good as like, I'm going to try this deep corner play. As Rutgers, I think, has a much better version of bunch. But this one looks solid enough. I'm going to try this with a streak. And pass lead down to our in route coming over from the right there. Not too bad, not too bad. You got the mesh spot in there. I mean, bunch reverts. So just keep this as is. It's such a good play. We're just going to rock this one like this. Maybe Chuck dump one down. We have B, we have Y, we have RB. But again, man, we could have just snap thrown that to one of those other guys, but we decided against it. And we have bunch strong offset. I mean, if you're a fan of the bunches, you can't go too wrong here with Oregon State. So let's go with this one. We'll just take B really quick. Again, just throw some stiff arms in there. If we wait a second, we could have our tight end on that, but can we wait a second? That is what I don't know. What about bunch quads offset? And I'm really just focusing on passing the ball in this one. Maybe we should go for a run here, go for a duo run. With how good running the ball is this year, 3rd and 3, gotta have it, just go with a duo. But they've got some interesting looking plays in this bunch quads offset, which I think this is the formation Oregon has as well, that has all those direct snaps and nasty business in there. That cross under, maybe. I like the route our halfback is on here for sure, especially if he is in some man coverage. I like the look of our left flat. Oh, we got B right over the middle there. Nice easy one to Mr. Noland. Take it to the 2. First goal at the 1, just going back to bunch quads offset. Another duo run to Hatcher Jr. here. See if we can't dive our way in there. Yeah, he was definitely run committing, I think. He was certainly ready for that one. Motion QB zone, inside zone, the RPO. The RPO. Has he been? No, I don't think he's been in too much man. I think he's been in a lot of zone. We might be able, because I was thinking if we want to untarget. Oh, the outside guy's untargeted anyway. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sneak a little RPO in there at the 2-yard line in Washington State. That's more like what we wanted to see out of this offense instead of just immediately throwing an interception. Drive our way down the field. Take our 2-score lead. Ooh, I forgot to do our contains. Shoot. I gotta get on the weak side here, though, to watch... Oh, that was like a double screen. I'd say to watch a seam streak coming up the left, but obviously we didn't need to there. I mean, we're okay. I can just keep Texas. That's fine. He's got Newkirk into the game now at quarterback. Billy Edwards did get beat up pretty good there for a second. Yeah, we just got to watch this, and then anybody else coming this way, and then he's going to playmaker this guy. And please just don't let him catch that. And he broke the tackle. Okay. Okay. I mean, that was pretty good defense, so I'm just going to keep doing what we were doing here. He's going to throw him up into double coverage and catch him. He's going to throw him up into double coverage and catch him, and we're going to have to just kind of live with it. Going to try a QB run. Not going to be there. Gain of 1. He's just loving this no huddle 5 wide. And, I mean, we're kind of okay with it. The only thing is I do wish we had different stunts on to watch different things. What our cloud over on that side was watching there, but that's a couple times he's kind of dumbed out on us a little bit. Let's do our cover 6 against this. So this will be cover 6 to the right, so then we're gonna have to contain on that right side and a 3-man stunt going over there. I think I like the looks of this. We're gonna stage this up on Shaw for long enough. We're gonna come right. Oh, he did the little stop and go thing. I never see that coming, ever. Never in my life do I see that one. I'm so bad about seeing that one coming. Like, oh no, we're all over him here. And then he's just running. He's just running. Let's take our timeouts here. Getting into a little 3-4 Grizzly. It might be an RPO over to the right. I mean, we hit him with one, so it wouldn't shock me if he went for another one. Or he's just going to snap run with his quarterback, because that's the way we're playing this one. Yeah, good show off there, Mr. Edwards. Going back to 5 wide. Staying 3-4, just going to go shade underneath. Shade underneath the Tampa 2 here. Keep some numbers in the box in case he does want to call another QB run. But really, like, what's our... 44, who are we guarding there? Who are we guarding there, 44? That's my only question. That's the only thing I would like to know. So back to a 1-point game. It's our ball to start the next half, though, right? And we still got 2 timeouts, so... See, we can't make something shake out of this playbook. We've got some... What haven't... I probably shouldn't just be thinking, what haven't we gone to yet? Saying, how can we actually get down and score some points? And it's probably going to be gun bunch with some verts in here. Honestly, wouldn't have hated going to some pistol trips tight end, but fine. Jeez, that coverage was crazy. And I was staring at that defensive end. He whooped our poor guy over on the right side there. Our right tackle got kind of crushed on that one. A little drive post. Send Butler upfield. See, I feel like this isn't really going to get us a whole heck of a lot here, though. And we got stuck. He had him beat, and then he just ran into the guy that was guarding the halfback. I'm going to go back to some pistol bunch, tight end. Back to our cross drag play here. Come down corner, seam streak. Kind of looking in between those. Had the corner out. Playmaker somebody up. That's going to be our halfback. Hit him there, Malik Murphy. Hit him there, Malik. And then hit him with a juke. And then keep your feet. And keep your feet. And keep going, big fella. Keep going, big fella. Now, I mean, I'm going to take a timeout here just in case. I feel like we just got to take our 3. We got to take our 3. Push it back to a 4-point lead here. Heading into half where it's going to be our ball. We got to try to take our points in this situation. Kicks up, kicks good. Take our 4-point lead in the half. Or he is going to try to onside kick us here. I didn't get on our right guy, but hopefully we're fine. We are indeed. Can we take it all the way? Oh, just needed 1 block over there. Just needed 1 block over there, and we were potentially off to the races. What do we have in this trio halfback? This is kind of a... Don't love the looks of that formation. We could try to run the ball out a bunch. Like halfback base out a bunch. So what I like about the runs in here is we're going to the side with the tight end and with the 2 wide receivers. So you could theoretically have a little bit better blocking. We are getting rocked on some of these hits, by the way. Try this deep corner type play again and set up that flood over to the right side. Olsen, Hampton, Butler. Hopefully we're going to get... Oh, we'll just take the tight end right away. If nobody's going to go guard him on his quick flat, we'll take the easy yardage there. What's their bunch X nasty situation looking like? Not the biggest... I don't really like bunch X nasty. I know a lot of people do. It is like, you know, such a meta formation. But I've just never really been the biggest fan of it. I'm going to keep this play just kind of default. We should have... Oh, we had a few people open, but we can just go with Mr. Murphy. Just hang on to that football, brother. We had X, we had B, but they kind of ran that... Seemed like they ran that a little goofy to me. I don't know, some about it just looked kind of weird. Just go strong offset, go with our dagger setup. We will stem that post down once. See what we can get here. Really nothing. Just throw it away. Let's try a little tight open. A couple double moves on the outside if he wants to stay in some man. Hopefully Olsen can win. Or Nolan just on his whip route here. Looks like he is not in man. Oh, and our tight end did not win at all. He ran that so unbelievably slowly. That was kind of insane. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's try this cross dagger, and I'm really just going to be looking for Butler over the middle, if given time here. We had that. That was open. That was open. Just it kind of looked like he slipped on his break in, or maybe I'm just seeing things, and Murphy kind of overpass led that a little bit, but we'll take our 3. Even with him going offside, that's fine. I'm still... Ooh, should I go for it? Yep, I will. I'm going to go for it now. Now we're going for it. We're inside the 10. I don't know. It's dumb. I feel like this was probably a mistake, but you know, that's just what we do sometimes. Just make mistakes. Try to live, try to learn, see what happens for us. He's just sent nobody. Needs somebody to come back to the ball. First down, Oregon State. He rushed like nobody. We maybe could have just stayed in that pocket for a second longer and could have taken off with Murphy, could have done a few things, but here's my thought process, because I know that looked ridiculous. There was man coverage. The guy on Y had his back to him, and Y was coming back to us. It looked like a lot of traffic because the halfback was over there, but it was the guy manned up on the halfback who's not going to react to a pass in his area. So I wasn't super concerned about that guy unless it just happened to bonk him in the head or something. And we had to throw something, so we'll take it. Touchdown Beavers. We will take whatever they are going to give to us in these types of games. So now defense, let's see if we are going to have much of anything here. We have that contain over on the right. He's going to try to playmaker. That's the Billy Edwards special there. I tried to strafe and get in front of it, and I feel like I did, and I greened it, and he still might have caught that. He still might have caught that if we didn't have that other help defender right there. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's when you go for a SWAT or something. I don't know. Probably not, though. I mean, just rolling backwards 30 yards and just hoping for the best at this point. Another reason I was kind of okay with going for it there when we did. Yeah, he scored on that one drive, but I hadn't really seen anything super concerning to worry us about this gentleman's offense at this point. It's just a lot of this. And then as long as he doesn't win the one-on-one ball, we'll be all right. Now it's just a Hail Mary. Okay. Let's go to cover 2 man. Get everybody up. I do wish... Uh-oh. Hand myself up there by accident. Fade over the top. Stay over on the one-on-one area. Because we shaded over the top. He's going to no huddle Hail Mary. I guarantee you. I guarantee you he's no huddle in Hail Mary. Try the same thing. I'm not shading over the top this time. I'm keeping them shaded underneath. My goodness. Again, we are doing the same thing we've been doing. I'm going to keep them... For now, I'm going to keep them shaded underneath. And just let him chuck something up here. Went with the 2-man stunt with contain on both sides that time too. But turns out, doesn't really matter. He's just rolling out which way he pleases. Alright. Go back to our cover 6. The issue with it being on the left here is he is probably going to be able to roll out to the right if he would like to. He's certainly going to try. Go right. Just a little too slow. Go get hit. 4th down? No, 1st down. Okay. Yeah, it was just a little too slow on that one. Didn't quite get over there in time. Flip our defense. Set our cover 6 to the right now. Okay, and we're good. We should have that contain over there at this point. Oh my gosh, he's gonna... What is this game? What is happening? And yeah, you gotta hurry up after that. You just gotta hurry up after that one. After such a good play. I don't know how Edwards Jr. is even able to make these throws. I feel like he really shouldn't be able to. And he's just gonna scoop that one up too. Oh my gosh, what is happening in this game? Oh, man. And they have contains on our cloud flat, just decides not to follow that. This is one of the dumber games I've ever seen. Like just top to bottom, everything about it. This is just ridiculous. What's going on here? And oh, okay. We had a hard flat out there. I thought that one might not target the outside defender, but it does. And let's go for it. I mean, yeah, I gotta go for it. And yeah, this game has just been ridiculous. Dive back in there. Go make a play. Get us our ball back. Still hanging on up by 5. I'm guessing we're on-siding again. We are indeed. I mean, in the way this has gone, I wouldn't be shocked at all if he gets one of these. Thank you, Butler. Thank you. It's been pretty nasty business up to this point. I'm going to go just back to our at-back zone run here and just no blocks. No blocks whatsoever from the boys. Okay. I mean, he's honestly had pretty good defense for this cross drag play for the most part. When we set it up with a corner out and streak over on the left. And his stunt came through there, but even without that, there wasn't really a whole heck of a lot for us to do on that one. But I'm going to go back to the one with a streak on our tight end. And I think that's all we're really going to do here. And now his stunts are just flying through. Let's get empty. Let's get auto pass on empty. Because I think that helps with the stunts. I don't really know. We'll find out. So empty blocking as our default. We're going to keep everything else just how we had it that last play. I mean, I could block. I could have blocked our halfback, but the little tight end seam is just such a nasty little play. Having that in your back pocket to go to, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's try to pop a little inside zone. Really, at this point, we're pretty much guaranteed points of some kind, barring a catastrophe, which I have been known to dabble in some catastrophe. So we do want to take some clock, and we do want to make sure we're coming away with 3 points on this drive. At least that would make it an 8-point game. I'm still not concerned about this guy's offense. I feel he's just gotten away with a lot of shenanigans at this point, but hopefully, if this run game can stick up. Now he went with a 3-down lineman set. If this run game can stick up, we'll be fine. And just throw a stiff arm. Oh my gosh. That might have been too many stiff arms. We had that first down for a second. It ends up being a 2nd and 2. I do want to try, because the last time we were down here, he really committed to the inside run. I'm going to try an outside run with a pin pull toss. And see if we can't just take it to the edge there with Hatcher Jr. Could have done better clock management, 100%, but let's just get in. Let's just take our touchdown. Get up by 12. I think we might just be out of here because he took that kickoff and just stood still. Still broke a hit stick, by the way, just as a total aside. But yeah, looking like our North Carolina friend might be done with this one. We'll see if we're going to get our 3 false starts or what we're going to do. Oh, we took 2 delay games, and now we're coming out in wing trips. Okay, sure. Maybe we ain't done just yet. But at least now he's so far backed up, he has nowhere to really run with his quarterback. He's going to try one. I'm not even clicking on. I'm not clicking on. No, sir. I wouldn't be surprised at all if that's just what we're getting for the rest of this one. Just chuck up some streaks and hope for the best. Again, not clicking on. Let the CPU do their thing. Let's see if it's wing... Oh, now it's goal line normal. Sure. Whatever. Who cares? Cover 4. Bring Howard down. Bring McKenna down. And he tried to pitch it, and that's recovered, I believe, for an Oregon State touchdown. It is indeed. Yeah, I think we're done with this one. Let's check our stats here. It looks like he is actually going to quit out after that. 249 yards on 30 plays, 11 rushes, 62, 12 for 19 passing. Pierre has conceded a game. That is a win. That is Oregon State off the board. It was nice to use that pistol bunch tight end again. I do feel like it's not as good this year as it was last year. I think the zones just do play better this year. Like that cross drag play, really good with that streaked tight end. That one we ran a few times and just a quick hitter to your tight end when you need it. That came through pretty clutch for us. I do still think we had the corner out open a few times. I just threw it either too late or just didn't throw it at all. But that play, verticals, and that halfback zone, I think pistol bunch tight end still a very, very good formation. Then you add in the rest of what Oregon State's got on offense, all the different bunches, the different trips, doubles, normals, just about whatever you're looking for. The Beavers have got something for you. Depth chart wise, not the best team. You still do have Malik Murphy, who is a pretty gosh dang fun quarterback, but you do wish you'd have a little bit more speed, and it's hard to super judge a team when you're playing against somebody who's just running straight backwards and doing God knows what with his quarterback. But I didn't hate the defense of Oregon State, except that outside corner on the left. He really played stupid a few times, but overall, I give Oregon State a thumbs up for that playbook. There was some single back I wanted to get to, but just never did. But yeah, definite thumbs up for me for the Oregon State Beavers. So that'll do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will be back next time with the Appalachian State Mountaineers headed. Oh, yeah, we will be at home, headed to Boone, North Carolina for that one. So I will see you guys then. Until then, take it easy.